Here's a slightly older Casio XWG1 synth. It's set to receive external MIDI clock. And so I'm going to turn the arpeggiator on. At the moment, I'm sending it clock. Not sending this start command yet from the external sequencer, but it is receiving clock. And let's see if the arpeggiator works. It does. Just for grins, I'm going to start the onboard sequencer and see if that starts manually here as well. It's great, and it's following clock. If I go here and change the BPM, it's definitely sped up. I'll slow it back down. Let's stop that. Now I'm going to send the start command from down here. It looks like the sequencer also will listen to the start command externally. Let's see, I can stop it here. I can play it back. I think this is probably normal behavior for most synths. Let's see how the Roland JDXA behaves when getting external clock with no start command. So first let's try the arpeggiator. Turn on that arpeggiator here. Looks like the arpeggiator works without an external clock. So let's shut that off. Let's try the onboard sequencer without an external start command. Looks like the onboard sequencer responds to external clock, and you can play it manually by hitting play and stop. Now, what if I send the start command? And I stop that. So both of these synthesizers respect external clock, allow you to play the arpeggiator and the sequencer manually by starting it at the keyboard, or it will also respond to an external MIDI start message as well. Unfortunately, the new firmware on my beloved Arturia Matrixbrute has taken away that great functionality. And it doesn't seem like that big a deal, but when you're trying to play live and you're trying to just improvise and do a jam, it does make a huge difference, because you want to be able to bring in an arpeggiation at any point in your song, regardless of whether you're playing an external sequence you're sending an external sequence command, a start command, or not. There's a lot more freedom and improvisation capabilities when you're able to start and stop arpeggiation and sequences directly on the synthesizer and have it respect external clock, as well as listening to external start commands and stop commands, because if you do have a recorded sequence, MIDI sequence on an external sequencer on a specific MIDI channel, you might want to press play there and have a specific synthesizer kick on and play back at that point. It's just having the ability to do that makes it much more flexible. I don't know why Arturia took away that functionality in this firmware, but to me it's a big deal in my workflow. I hope it gets fixed.